remind you, Blue Moon tonight at the Reynolds Lounge at 938 East 76th Street. Go by, enjoy yourselves, and have some free Blue Moon. And I want to remind you, because this is tomorrow, the first screening of WVON 2016 Heritage Film Series. If Hands Up, Don't Shoot Our Youth movement, join me and filmmaker Ralph Crowder for a screening of Hands Up, Don't Shoot Our Youth movement at WVON 2016 Heritage Film Series. That's tomorrow, April 7th, Thursday, at 7 p.m. at the Beverly Arts Center, 2407 West 111th Street. And stay for the discussion following the movie. So click on Hands Up, Don't Shoot banner on WVON.com and get your ticket today. The Heritage Film Series is powered by GenCare. We are pleased to be continuing to talk about what all of the politicians are talking about. We are happy to have Mr. Richard Fair with us, who is a Republican and a consultant and knows politics from the bottom up. And we, of course, are talking about what is going to happen with the Republican nomination for the highest office on the planet, the presidency of the United States of America. And Richard, thanks so much for hanging in there with us. Listen, let me ask you, because, and I can ask you this, we're friends, and I'm going to get that phone number you want. So.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Just tell him, man, just have her on one time with me. I can die happy right there. Take me to the upper room.
This is something else. He wants the first lady's phone number.
I'm stalking her.
Absolutely. Tell me this. Who would you like to see as a Republican nominee?
I would say Kasich, but other than that, if it's not Kasich, man, I don't really necessarily care, because under no circumstances am I voting for Donald Trump, and I don't care what anybody say. I don't care if nobody like it. I'm not going back to Africa. That's all I keep saying with this boy. And Cruz can't get along with nobody, man. You're going to have massive gridlock. Like, they'll say we had gridlock under Obama, but Obama got quite a few things through. Even up under massive protests because he's a black man. Like, I may be Republican, but I'm a black man first. And that's just it. And people will go, well, how can you say that? I go, because when the police pull me over, I got to get on the ground just like every other black man in America. And they ain't asking me for my party affiliations or none of that. So if it ain't Kasich, I could care less, man, tell you the truth. Like, let's say if they had Ryan, okay, I would support Ryan over Hillary Clinton, because I just don't like her, man. I think she's, like Brother Farrakhan said, that woman is evil. I'm a fan of Farrakhan, man. I watch this stuff, and I got on Twitter about a couple months ago, and I'll quote Farrakhan to put his videos up, and he's a realistic, rational brother, and it drives him crazy. In 2 months, Cliff, I got 5,000 Twitter followers, man. And it's his sister from Ebony. Her name is Jamila Lemieux. We started talking back and forth. I didn't know. I just thought she looked good. But her name is Jamila Lemieux from Chicago. And I told her I was shouting her out. She's an Ebony editor or whatever. So stop stalking me, Jamila.
That's funny. That's funny. Well, so you understood, and Al didn't, but you understood why I was saying what I said about Kasich.
Yeah, man. If anything, the brother, God bless him, man. If anything, I like to let people fully express themselves. I'm into free speech for white people, black people, everybody. He didn't listen to what you had to say, and he didn't understand that in Ohio, Kasich increased the minority MBE stuff to the full 25%. It's never been that high under any Democratic governor or anything. So for me, I'm not really care if somebody don't like me or we don't get along. Can we make some money together? I'm tired of these people saying, oh, I love some black people. Like here in Toledo, they'll go, the union people, they'll go, oh, we love some black people, but then it's no black people in the trades. It's no black people in the construction. It's like, well, I don't need that much love. How about you give me that money and then we work it out later on? So that's what I'm about.
Yeah, sounds like the construction unions right here, doesn't it?
Yeah, man. They are like my father was a heavy machine operator for 44 years, and so therefore, you know a lot of people. He got his job. He came up from Mississippi in 1965, and at that point in Toledo, a black man couldn't do anything but be a laborer. Martin Luther King gets assassinated. 1968, my father went from a ditch to a heavy machine operator, was never an apprentice simply because of those riots. So when people talk that stuff, my family became middle class because of that.
I got you.
That's just how I go down. And one last thing before I go, one of my partners that I came up with politically, they gave him the job. His name is Telly Lovelace. They gave him the job to resurrect the black stuff at the RNC. Now that's my boy, and I love him. But if he don't do right, I'm gonna gut him too.
I got you.
But we gotta get a brother a shot. Named Telly Lovelace. So look out.
Okay, so do you think that? Well, that's what I was saying earlier, and I think the administration. I'm talking about the real Republicans, like you just said. You're not voting for him. You are not going to vote for Trump.
Under no circumstance.
And a lot of the establishment Republicans, Richard, are feeling the same way. So
he's going to destroy the party, man. What he's going to do is like Barry Goldwater. He's on this. He's talking cold words, and now he just stepped in about talking about the white sisters. And that's not allowed in America. He's going to take every down ticket person, and they're going to go down in flames. That's why those boys are willing to posse up. Lindsey Graham, who said Ted Cruz is the devil.
Yeah, right. Now he's backing him, right?
Now he's backing him. So if he's backing Satan himself, Damien, what does that say about Brother Trump? He gonna take everybody down like Goldwater did.
Now he's supporting him. But how did that? I guess I'll tell you what I thought, because I don't have a horse in the race. But when he said he was running, I'm talking about Trump, Richard. I said this is a joke. He's gonna flame out in a minute. And I think a lot of other people probably thought the same thing.
In Washington, I know a lot of people on ground over there, all kinds of people. Because when you are black and you do this, your degree of separation is only one. So literally, I know Bill Keys, you knew Clarence Thomas, and Colin Powell. It ain't that many of them, so we all know each other. And everybody took the Trump thing as a joke. But I'll give you this, man. He is a marketing TV master. The boy is smart on some things, but you could tell when Chris Matthews boxed him into the corner, do the white sisters get to go to prison for abortion? And he kind of, he fell apart.
Yeah. As far as policy is concerned.
Yeah, he don't know what he's doing.
About nukes and all of that kind of stuff.
He want to give the Japanese nukes. I mean, come on, man.
That's what he said. That's exactly what I was going to mention.
That guy's he's silly, man. Like, this ain't no TV show now. And like, I'm obsessed with politics, so I watch MSNBC, CNN, and Fox all at the same time. And John Kerry, I saw him on this afternoon, and he said, I didn't vote for John Kerry, but I'll give him credit on this. I think the man is telling his truth. I don't think he's no liar. And John Kerry was like, world leaders are worried if Donald Trump gets the nuclear football.
Yeah.
Because he's just an unstable person, man. I think he got the Alzheimer's and the cocaine or something, man. I don't know.
Yeah, because even the President Obama, you saw that.
Yeah.
He was talking about the fact that the people at the meeting, the big meeting they just had about the nuclear situation, and what people were talking about when they weren't in meetings were about Trump.
You know what I think? Okay, I'm starting to think, because I'm just kind of a cynical, jaded person that's been doing this for a long time. I've made money doing this. I think that Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, and Trump worked this out, man. Like, he come along, and then he fall down, and she come in for the coronation, you know what I mean? So, I think they work it out. Because them boys all got money. And good and well, Donald Trump and Bill Clinton, they got the same women, like Kennedy and the Mafia. They was all messing with Marilyn Monroe with his brother. So I think they into some weird stuff. That's what I think.
You're bringing up some good history, Richard. I love it. That's great. Well, thank you so much. You want to give us a closing statement, please?
Always love being on the show, man. Your staff is great. Your brother that gives me the call, what's the young brother's name? I'm having a brain. Bryce. Brother Bryce, he's a good man. Your producer.
Bryce, yeah, sure.
That's a good brother, man. You got to take him far. Put him on. That's a good young man. And all I can say is, please check out my Twitter, Fair Experience, man. This is experience. I got 5,000 Cliff. You got to get on, man. There's a bunch of women's on there too, man.
I will certainly do that.
And Jamila Lemieux, stop stalking me.
I know what I got to do for you. Okay.
Oh yeah, man. All I'm trying to do is just listen. If Michelle Obama's coming, now I ain't gonna do nothing crazy, man. But I'll come over to Chicago. I'm just trying to be in the room with the sister. I ain't even been in the room. Let alone you give me some picture, man. I won't do nothing, Cliff. I swear to God.
You're great. Bridges, man, thank you so much. We'll be talking soon.
Hey, thanks a lot, brother. Appreciate you.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Bye bye.